Hey, I'm Ben with JTech, Jones Technical Institute. What I'm going to do today is teach you how to use the Robinair Tech 34288 to recover, to set a vacuum, and charge your HVAC system. Now, before you actually get started using this machine, what you want to do is make sure that you do a thorough inspection on your lines and all of your components. So what I'm going to start with, I'm going to go ahead and show you, there's some locking detents in here, these detent balls that lock this onto your HVAC system. You want to make sure it's not missing any of those. If it is missing, you need to tag the system out, don't use it, and notify your supervisor. Also, you want to make sure these twists, these actually engage the Schrader valve, so you can actually gain access to the HVAC system. So you want to also check this is your high-end hose. You also want to check your low-end hose and connection. You also want to make sure you have no breaks in the line that can cause leaks of refrigerant or oil. All right, we have our recharge tank here. We also have a full oil reservoir here. Now normally, and not always, are you going to take out the oil from the system, but on certain repairs like your compressor, you might want to. So if you're going to recover any of the lubricant from the system, you need to keep an eye on this whenever you recover. See how much comes out of the system and make sure you put that amount back in. Also, you need to check your fluid capacities to make sure that you have the proper amount of oil coming out of the system, that you didn't lose any in a leak or anything like that. Depends on what repair you're doing. You can find that stuff either on ProDemand. You can also find it on your Tech Tool software, whatever your employer uses at your location. Also, if you come over here, you can see that there's a window sight glass here that shows you how much oil is in the actual system. You need to make sure that this is in between the minimum and maximum line. This one is actually below, unfortunately, but we're just using this for training purposes today. So it's not going to affect what we're trying to accomplish. All right, you also have your breaker back here if you ever have an issue with power. If the machine kicks off, just hit your breaker right here and see if it comes back on. If it doesn't, investigate for it. Okay, so what we're going to do is turn the machine on. We're going to take both of our connections here. Don't worry about which one goes where because they only fit on one or the other. The high side's generally bigger, low side's generally smaller. On this vehicle, you've got the hookups here and here. Now again, normally, what you would do is tighten this down to engage the system, because the Schrader valve actually has a little, there is a little valve in the Schrader valve that allows you to gain access to the HVAC system by just tightening this down. But again, for instructional purposes, since we're mocking this whole situation, we're gonna not tighten them down, so we don't actually do any recovery or charge to this to this HVAC system. Now we come back here. What we want to do is select recover. You want to go ahead and open both sides because you need to open the whole system so you have a nice clean cycle to suck your old refrigerant out. Okay, so of course it's telling me low recover pressure because we don't actually have it engaged. It says recover anyway. We're going to go ahead and do that. So right here, it actually tells you how much it's recovered. This generally takes a few minutes, so I mean it's not a very fast process. But since we're mocking this, see, we've got 5 minutes on the clock. Since we're mocking this, I'm going to go ahead and cancel it out. Push this back out. You can go ahead and turn it off and reset it. All right, now, once we have the recovery completely done, what we're going to want to do is put a vacuum on the system. So you're going to actually open the low side. What we're seeking is to get down to a negative 30 inches of mercury. So I'm going to go to vacuum. Hit start. You've got 10 minutes on the vacuum, and it'll suck that down. Now, once you've accomplished the vacuum, what you want to do is you want to make sure it stays at that negative 30 for 7 minutes or better to make sure that you have a tight, dry system. So again, I'm going to go ahead and cancel that out so we can move forward. Now once we're done bringing down the vacuum, we've ensured that we have a nice tight and dry system. We're going to go ahead and open the other side, and we're going to go down here to charge. Now at this point, charge, this is where we're going to go ahead and put in our information for how much we want to actually hold on one second. Select the language, we can select units, maintain vacuum oil, maintain filter, refrigerant management, manual refill, just tank fill level. Awesome. Go. All right, from here you're going to hit charge. Right here it's going to give you the option to change the amount. Right now we've got 2 pounds selected. So we can go down here and just arrow down to wherever we want to. What I'm going to do, so I can show you how to equalize the hoses at the end, I'm going to take it way down so it just charges the hose a little bit. Down to about, take it down to about 1 ounce, a 1/10 of a pound. All right, so from here we go ahead and hit start to begin, charge in progress, do not disturb. Give it a moment. Now you can see it's going to tell you how much is actually put in. What you would do is you would make sure that your pressures are correct here according to the ambient air temperature as well. Alright, so right here, so when it's finished, it's going to say press start to equalize hoses. You're going to hit start. It's going to tell you to disconnect the high side hose. Open the panel valves to start AC max. So you would actually have the vehicle running at this point. Alright. You're going to disconnect your high end hose, your high side hose. Then you're going to hit start. Now what this is going to do, now it also says equalizing hoses. Remove low side hose when high side and low side are less than 40. Okay, so you're going to look over here, you're going to wait until you see 40, below 40 on both sides, then disconnect your low side. I'm going to press start to continue. Clear hoses. Start is also yes. So now it's clearing the hoses. You can clearly see that the pressures are coming down. Almost down to 50 on the high side. We're coming below 40 on the low side. We are now below 40 on both sides. So what we can do at this point, we'll go ahead and take our low side hose off. Reconnect it to the machine. And when it's finished, it'll prompt you to continue from there. Anyway, that's all there is to it. I'm Ben at Jones Technical Institute. Thank you for watching today.